We're going to go back to this because I feel like this is something that you guys need. And it's very important that you listen to me. The problem is not your idea, it's your execution. So the name of this series is called Execution. And we're going to be starting with pre-production. Even bad ideas, when executed well, can make people money or get their movie made and things like that. Just because you have a great idea for a movie, it does not mean it can get made. But if you have certain things, systems put in place to help you communicate this idea into something that you can shoot tangibly, then you'll have a better success of getting your movie made or somebody picking it up or people just helping you shoot the movie. So the first thing is this. And this is something that I realized I had to come to terms with, right? Is your movie idea outdated? That's number one. Is your movie idea outdated? What does that mean? It means that the audience for the 70s and 80s is not the same audience that's there right now. Now, you have to understand, is the idea that you have, is this outdated? And if it's a great idea, and it's something that was made for the 80s, can you have it updated? Can it be updated to an audience that is now and current? Yes, we talk about attention spans and all of those things, but when it comes to executing storytelling, even then you will find people who have short attention spans paying attention to the story. So, number one, is your idea outdated? And can you get this idea updated to an audience that is now? What is your audience? Okay, and is that audience going to buy tickets or are they going to stream your movie? Okay, so first thing you want to start off with is this idea, right? And then the second thing is the audience. Yes, you can just make, as an artist, you can make the movie for yourself. And people will love that. You'll find your niche, okay? But if you're going to make this for other people, I am under the umbrella where if I'm making a movie, I'm making it for me, but I'm also making it for people to watch. And there is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you looking at it the other way as well. But if you're going to look at affecting and having influence on the audience, you have to do research on your audience. I grew up putting films in film festivals. That was the way to get in, right? That was the way to get your movie seen and things like that. And as I begin to watch, I had these great ideas in these movies, right? Great ideas. The shooting was okay, and I would take it to the film festival, and it wouldn't win. And I was like, why is this not winning? And then I begin to watch, because a lot of times we go and we just go for our movie, but go to these film festivals to watch other movies and watch the execution. And I think that was the biggest deal for me was my execution was trash. My execution was it was running gun and not planning, not pre-planning. Because I knew how to hold the camera and put it in places, I was able to get away with stuff, but it wouldn't go the extra mile because I didn't pre-plan. So I started going to these movie festivals to watch other movies, and the first thing I noticed was the execution was better than mine. And I'm sitting there looking like, is this movie only good enough for my family to see? Or can an audience outside my family watch this? And that's a hard conclusion that you're going to have to come up with. Am I making this movie just for my family, or am I making this for a larger audience? If I'm making this for a larger audience, if I'm making this to make people see my vision and see my ideas, then I have to execute the ideas well. Welcome to part 1 of execution.